your career confusions and doubts, because today we have Kirti Goola ma'am, who is a career counselor.
They're confused because the base is not
Due to that, we get so much influence that we leave and quit our studies and we start doing something else like which we are not perfect in, which are not mastered in.
where you are not from the same field and leave your everything aside. If you possess the skill that you are gonna do it, if you're so much motivated, go ahead. But if you're getting, influenced by their luxurious life, that's wrong.
What is right career? What is a perfect career? Like which career is actually suitable or perfect one for the students?
I struggled my career, so I thought I will be getting into the same, and I try to help the people, and I don't think that if I try to help, then they should struggle the way I did.
Right.
If you are leaving AI behind, it means you are leaving everything behind.
So, Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, sat shri akal, good morning and good afternoon, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, and all the viewers, all the people who are confused about their career. So it's going to be an amazing session. It's going to be a wonderful session for solving and resolving your career confusions and doubts. Because today we have Kirti Goola ma'am, who is a career counselor. Hope you'd be feeling amazing, right?
I'm excited.
Okay, great. You all must be excited to watch her, or after watching her, your doubts are going to be resolved and solved. So first of all, could you brief about yourself?
For sure. First of all, thank you for inviting me. Hi everyone, this is Kirti Goola, the founder of Profound Careers. I started my journey in 2019. Over the period of time, I have had privilege to train more than 800 people, where I had enough time to, train them, enough time to counsel them. Apart from it, I invested the good amount of time and the money in my own training so that I can serve better. So yeah, here I am to serve as much value as I can.
Great. It's fantastic. Congratulations from my side, and a clap and a big huge round of applause.
Thanks.
So Kirti ma'am, I just want to understand, first of all, how did you choose your career? And was it a coincidence or you chose your career? What happened with you actually?
So let me share. I was like everybody else. I did not at all know, how to find what I was good at, what were my interests. Now I exactly know what are my interests.
Right.
So one day I was asked a question by my mentor that who are you? I didn't know the answer. So I started writing everything down that these are my interest areas, these are my things. But still nothing came out. I felt I had couple of subjects like geography, political honors, this and that, but nothing I felt that I'm good at. Till then I wasn't even good at English. So I was actually enrolled in that in one of the courses, English courses. So I decided that I would be good at this.
Okay.
So I'm talking about the year 2018. So I took 1 year, 2018 to 19, to master this language. Thereafter, I enrolled myself in counseling psychology. From there, I jumped into career counseling. And yes, I'm sitting here counseling.
That's fantastic. If you are a career counselor, then there is a question. People and youths are confused regarding their career while choosing their career. Sometimes they are with finance, they divert and they take biology. They are with biology, they take finance, they take something else. But they are full of confusions and blunder of confusions. So what would you like to say on this, and what are your points?
I see it's a very good question, first of all,
Please,
Paul.
thank you.
They're confused because the base is not clear.
Okay, base is not clear.
When I say base, which means the schooling, when we are asked to opt for any of the streams, either be it science, arts or commerce, we are not introduced what exactly science is, what subjects are going to be there, what careers are associated. There is no career counseling when it comes to schools. Yes, now it is growing, but when I talk about the growing areas which are not yet so grown, there we still don't have it. So I feel when there is a gap in between the education and their knowledge, that's where they are confused. And when they even take out of influence, out of parents' pressure or the society pressure, science, arts or any of the fields, after 12th, they still don't know what exactly they are going to do.
Right.
So that's where they're confused. The only solution I see, if we start counseling, if we start having the counseling before 10th rather than after 12th or maybe in college or after that, so that way they would be able to, feel much more competent to go out in the world and pursue their whatever field they want.
That's great. they all can contact, right?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
for this, right?
For sure.
It's amazing. You're gonna be one of the best counselor in India and in the world. Hope so, right? So
Thank you.
welcome, man. So I just want to understand, like, there are influences, as we have influencers of social medias, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We have, influences of our, those generations, like, who have done something or achieved something, sport personalities, Bollywood industries, reelers, social media influencers. Due to that, we get so much influence that we leave and quit our studies and we start doing something else, like, which we are not perfect in, which are not mastered in. What would you like to?
Here, I would say having a role model is so good.
Okay.
Even if somebody wants to do something, we must have a person. We must learn from the best,
All right.
right?
Fab.
But the moment you get influenced, where you are not from the same field and leave your everything aside, if you possess the skill that you are gonna do it, if you're so much motivated, go ahead. But if you're getting, influenced by their luxurious life, that's wrong. Because you're only looking at their luxurious life,
All right.
not the hard work they did.
Right.
If you're ready to live the journey which they had, the hard work they had, go ahead and do that. But if you're just looking at their Audi, the bungalow they have, that's not the way to do it.
Exactly right. कहते हैं कि आज लोग मेरी जिंदगी की रोशनी देखे हैं, मेरे पैरों के छाले नहीं देखे. So that is why you are talking about and highlighting the point that people must see their struggle or the process of life that they have passed through or they have gone through, and they should not be influenced by their luxurious lives, Audi, bungalow, villa. Okay, there is one more thing. What is right career? What is a perfect career? Like, which career is actually suitable or perfect one for the students and youths?
So, when I talk about the right career is a field or kind of work where you never get,
Okay.
or where you feel so much passionate about. I will just justify my statement with an example.
Please.
Let's say you are so good at your training field, yeah, and somebody wakes you up. Hey, Abdullah, please wake up. Let's have the training session. You're like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Right. Right.
That is one way. Second
Right.
way is, oh, again, it's my sleeping time.
All right.
Yeah. So you see the difference between both. The moment you're saying, oh yeah, let's do it, it means you are at the right path. But if
Right.
you feel like, no, again, I don't want to do it, you need to think that there is something wrong. There's a gap between the right career, or maybe you are doing it just for earning, or maybe something.
Of course, yes. It's a very good statement. And still, I feel I have been teaching and mentoring for last 12 years. And I feel the same thing. Abdullah, let's go about the training. Yes, I'm ready, So I
Same
do the
here.
same thing. So same here, you do
Yeah.
the same thing, right? So it means that we are into the right career.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel so. The career is only right the moment you feel that you are into it. There is nothing right and wrong.
Right.
We have to make everything right. So I can't say my field is wrong because I created myself. I didn't
Right.
know what I was
Right.
good at, right?
Right.
So I pushed myself so much in 1 year, the much I did not even study in my 19 years. I was 19 at that particular
Okay,
time.
okay. And
So
now you'll
how-
be 22,
I am 25 now.
25, okay.
Yeah. So, so I can't say that I am not in the right field because I pushed myself. I did the hard work to be here, to sit here, right? So when somebody does it, for sure that is a right career or something.
That's great and fantastic. Okay, now there is one more question. The question is, very simple. That if we choose a right career, but there is one confusion, one question, and that question is very important. How much money I'm gonna get? How much money will I be earning? Because nowadays, when students enroll themselves in a college, they try to focus ki if I am doing BTech, what will be my package?
Absolutely.
If I am doing MBA, what will be my
Absolutely.
package? If Kirti Goola ma'am is going to be a counselor, what will be the package? If Mr. Abdullah is going to be a trainer and mentor, what will be the earning resources? So highlight these points. Is it a really right concern or not?
Absolutely. See, to have the butter and bread on your table, you need the money,
Of course, yes.
right? So for people, money is one of the motivations to perform or pursue the better career, right? So I believe to get that knowledge or to get into or to explore the field, one must follow the internships, the volunteership, or we are living in an era where online courses are available.
Right.
Let's say you have identified your 5 interest areas, cut it down to 3.
Okay.
Thereafter, just try to do internships. If you feel that I don't have time to do internship or it may consume a lot of time, go ahead and pursue some online courses. Try one. If you find it is good, try second, try third. Wherever you feel that it is there, talk to the people who are there in your field.
Right.
Go to LinkedIn. Go and connect with the people who are there
Right.
and talk to them. How can I be there? That nobody would deny if you try,
Right.
but nobody can help you if you don't try.
Fantastic line you have spoken. Nobody can deny if you try,
Hmm?
and you cannot succeed if you don't try.
For sure.
That's great. Fantastic. So how Kirti Goola ma'am tried to just be a counselor?
How I tried, that is a bit funny too.
Yeah, please.
So when I joined the counseling, actually I started with masters in counseling.
Okay.
So thereafter I felt that this field is so vast. I want to get into some a particular area.
All right.
So I struggled my career, so I thought I will be getting into the same, and I tried to help the people, and I don't think that if I try to help, then they should struggle the way I did.
Right.
Okay. So I enrolled myself in one of the diplomas, or you can say a couple of months course. After joining, I felt that I am not at all good enough like other people are.
Okay.
So I ended up joining the same company as an employee to explore the field.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started exploring.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to have the inner part of the things, I joined the company as an employee.
Okay.
Side by side, I did the work.
Okay.
There I actually got to meet a lot of good networking, a lot of good, people. I trained people in, I trained the things, whatever the curriculum was, I trained
Right.
being part of the course or being part of the company. So I trained. So that's how I became. Thereafter, I still felt there is a gap. So I took one short certification.
Okay.
And that also cleared my base. Since then, I started doing career counseling, and I felt much more confident.
That's fantastic. And you are very confident now.
Yeah, thanks.
And now, if personally I take a counseling for myself, for example, I'm a mentor or a trainer. So if you are going to be my counselor, what will be your suggestions for me, and how could you counsel me for my future growth and career?
So the only suggestion I could give, basically you are also in the field where you help people to develop the skills. So the only suggestion I can give you is that never stop learning. Try to learn more and more. Be hungry about your learning. Be hunger about your learning. And when you are that, nobody can stop you. There are people who think that, once we are done, we are enough. But we are again living in an era where if you are not skilling up, you will be left behind. Just keep on exploring, keep on enrolling in different online courses. Everything is free in this era too. A lot of students do have this concern that I have the financial struggle, this and that. That is just an excuse which they are giving, if they are giving right now to me.
Right.
So I think I have a lot of platforms where I can suggest to them that go ahead and do it. You should be able to do it. You should be open to do that.
Even this podcast is also going to be free for them.
Yeah.
They can learn from it, right?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So now the very interesting and one of the finest question is that how to choose a right career. This is how to choose a right career, because we also highlighted in the previous question, but let's brief it in a deep way, like how to choose a right career. Yeah.
I think I already covered this, but I will speak it again. That in order to find the right career, first you need to ask yourself, what are the things you are good at and what are the things you don't like. Write it down, everything, then match what is coming in the middle. Right? We call it a Venn diagram.
Okay.
In a circle, write the good at part. In the next circle, write the something which you don't like, and in the middle, put something which is coming similar. Right?
Choose it.
Yeah. In the middle, put all the options which are coming like similar, or you feel that most stronger pointers which you feel. Thereafter, try to read about it.
Right.
Let's say you came up with the 5 fields, but that is not even possible to pursue all 5 fields. Right. It will be like again the confusion only. So read one by one all about it, and then write the most important point, the packages, what all study academic part will be there for that particular field. From there, start pursuing some online courses. There are a lot of platforms like edX, FutureLearn, Coursera, Udemy. There are a lot of platforms where you can go and write your field down, and a lot of courses, thousands and thousands of courses will be available to do it.
Right.
Explore 2 to 3 more. If you don't find your interest in one two goes, leave it there. Find the next one. If you don't find, leave that. I'm really sure, I'm very, very sure that you will be having the interest in third. And if you
Right.
feel that this is also something which you are struggling, go ahead, talk to the people, do internship for some months. Tell them that I don't want the money. I want to just explore
Right.
in my field, whether I'm good at it or not.
Right.
So when you are exploring this way, I'm really sure that you will be able to find the right career and something which you feel passionate about. And if you are again not able to find with this way, go ahead and get the career counseling. That's where we come in picture. We help you
Of course.
professionally. That we have the scientific approach where we use the psychometric assessment. Then that's where we get to know your aptitude, the personality, the behavior, the IQ, the EQ, everything we get to know. Thereafter, we help you. We decode the report for you, help you understand what exactly your personality is, what career you would want to go. We don't impose. We
Alright.
just give you the option. This is option number 1, 2, 3. Choose yourself.
How to do it? For example, I am a graduation or a class 12th student. I come to you. Hi, ma'am. I want my career counseling or career counseling for myself. Right. So, what will be your questions that you will be asking me? And
There are no questions as such I would be asking initially. First, I would actually make you feel comfortable, like in the journal, so that you get open. You get to share what exactly you're struggling, right? Once I'm done with that, I'll be giving you the assessment, an online assessment, which you need to perform. In the assessment, we have actually a couple of questions which are aligned to all the fields. That would automatically, come down to the 3 or 5 particular areas you are good, like your personality aligns to your other things.
okay.
And then we will decode it. We will bring that down to 3, then 2, talking based on the report, and then we help you with the internship, colleges, and all the things. That is a
It will be through talking.
through knowing, through identifying what you exactly want.
Of course, great. Okay. Anything in the last you want to say?
Not really. I just want to say that keep exploring. In this particular era, you are having AI support.
All right.
So if you are leaving AI behind, it means you are leaving everything behind. So I think it's not the old kingdom that if the father is the king, then the son should be the king. Or if the grandfather is the king, so the granddaughter or the son should
Grandson.
be the king. Do the smart work following the hard work.
Right.
So
Forget
that's
the
it.
hard work.
I did not say forget.
Following the hard work.
Forget the hard work. Do the smart work, but that should follow the hard work.
That should follow the hard work. Very good. So you completely agree with AI.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't you think that it is killing creativity of the people
Who said? That's what I said. Do the smart work.
by following the hard
Hard
work? Okay, fair.
I didn't say that to go and speak AI out.
Right.
Right? I said take the ideas which will help you stand out.
Great.
Thereafter, add your own creativity. AI can't add the emotions,
Right.
right? AI can't speak for you. It may. In future, we don't know.
Exactly.
But it will speak robotic only.
Right.
It is not gonna speak. It is not gonna have the pauses. It is
Right.
not gonna have the emotions.
Right.
It is not gonna console the person if somebody is crying or laughing.
Exactly.
Right? So follow it. Find the smart way. If somebody is following everything, how you are gonna do that differently?
Right.
That should be the approach. So when you are doing it, there is no way somebody can beat you or somebody can maybe say that you are not good enough to
You
go
have
further.
to do it. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this was Kirti Goola, ma'am, who actually talked and highlighted greatest points, I could say, because I have been with her just today and she discussed about multiple points which confuses you, which makes you doubtful about your own journey of life and about your own career. You get so much influenced that you just need a counseling for your career. And I think you must seek a great counselor like Kirti Goola, ma'am. She is young, she is focused, and she is dedicated, devoted towards her career counseling journey and career exactly. So thank you very much, and thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.